errors of the world. We are back with another LKO Granblue Fantasy versus session for you all. I am Dynamite, joined by none other than Capitan del Fuego, Saint Cola. What is good tonight, my brother?
You know what it is. You know what time it is, especially when you hype me up, gas me up like that. It's time for some Granblue action of the Midwest. No. Mid-best variety. And I'm excited to see more Granblue action because you know what, Dan? We're on the verge, the precipice of hitting the patch. We're about we're about a month away, right, from the patch time. And in this time period, this is where people get their secondaries ready, right? They look at the cast and say, what's going to get nerfed and what's going to get buffed, and they're going to kind of feel out what they have, and then also maybe make a game plan so if their characters do get nerfed, they have something ready. You know, they got something prepared. Fairy players, grand players out there, it might be your time. You might be seeing the guillotine, but at the same time, it is Arxis, so it might be buffed. You never know. So you
never know. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like I've specifically spoken with Chris Chaos about it, and he's like, dog, you cannot predict the Arxis patch. Like they will come out of left field and hit you with something where you'd be like, oh, okay. So we're a month out. I'm super excited for the update, just like I'm super excited for this next match coming up. We're gonna have Super Saiyan Kid versus Zach in the Box, a Midwest showdown right at the beginning. And Super Saiyan Kid's been making some waves. He's been, definitely on the grind, and I always can respect that. But also just really showing improvement. Time after time I see him in bracket. And Zach in the Box, I mean, needs no introduction, right? Like Zach in the Box, one of the Street Fighter V Midwest best, and definitely puts it down in Granblue as well, rocking the Judo.
I like how he's using a different character. He kind of messes with the character for quite a while. I think Barry does well in this matchup either way. But I think I haven't seen too much of Cheetah's playing a lot of versus, so it'll be interesting to see what he does in this match. You have the charge of Fireball, he's really annoying to pester Super Saiyan Kid. But on the other hand, what's on paper doesn't always matter, because what happens in the match is what matters. And what he can't be doing is breaking DP, Big Punch, EX Rekka, the pickup, EX Fireball, he held that down. The knockdown, but the back throw, turn of fortune right here.
Yeah, tables have turned for Super Saiyan Kid. Has Zach in the Box in the corner right now. Trying for the dash up, got the anti-air. Here's another setup here. He's just giving him space really to try to whiff punish. There you go, another standing medium. Zach in the Box looking for a way out, but not finding much. Whoa, standing heavy missed, going for the home run swing, the anti-air.
Oh! Didn't get the heavy right there, the far heavy, unfortunate. And this is one of the reasons why, like, if you're Super Saiyan Kid, you have to look at your game plan. And that's done right there. You're looking at your game plan and saying, I need to have my stocks going. You see that far M that could have been into, like a EX skewer or something like that. Things like that could have been dealing tons of damage and turning that match into his hands. So if you're Super Saiyan Kid, you gotta be stocking up. Gotta have the stocks high, not low.
No, you want those stocks nice and high, get those dividends going. But right now, the only one cashing out will be Zach in the Box, pushing Super Saiyan Kid to the corner. Want to go for that standing heavy. G-Does one of G special, and again, another black DP. Huge punish opportunity here for Zach in the Box. EX Rekka into the EX Fireball. The safe jump setup. Super Saiyan Kid doesn't bite, but he's got to hold this pressure.
That heavy swing. Can't do anything just yet. On the other side, Super Saiyan Kid with no 2H, and there's a finish from Zach in the Box. Unfortunate. You saw Super Saiyan Kid, it all go down because of the DPs. I feel like that's kind of the draining situation, because you eat the damage, right? It's also a mental drain. You're like, damn, I just know that DP for nothing. But that's an art you have to know. And if you're Super Saiyan Kid, I like this, that you're taking the time at the character select screen to chill out, to kind of relax and say, what do I need to do next? The DPs, they gotta stop flying. They gotta come out smart.
Yeah, they have to come out intelligent. Sometimes you just got to pump the brakes, be like, okay, I think I have the right game plan, but maybe I'm rushing it, right? Maybe I'm going in too much. Maybe I'm not, using my tools at the right time. So let's see if he can make that adjustment here. Does go for some sort of, dash up pressure, but Zach in the Box staying aerial, but nice dunk there from Super Saiyan Kid, going to try to get the neutral back under control.
Like this mid-range game that she's playing right here, right around the heavy range. Have Zach prove to him that he can replenish. I mean, she's got the ability to do so, but you have to prove it, right? You have to have it in the mind. Oh, here we go, auto combo right with the skybound arc. This isn't gonna be a finish just yet, Dan. Not just yet. It's a little bit more.
A little bit more is all Super Saiyan Kid needs. There's the pressure right there. Going to trying to catch him in between that standing medium into fireball string. But the back throw, and it's Zack in the Box's turn. Goes for a standing or crouching light. The clash again. He just whiffed it. He just waved at the table. He was like, yeah, you're going to have to press a button sooner or later.
It was a clash and a mash. Super Saiyan Kid answering back, and he was the victor of that night. I like this. You gotta take this momentum. You gotta run with it. You gotta bolt with it. You gotta, like you took something out of the store and you're leaving with it in your hands. It's yours now. But now, Zack the Box has got him locked in the corner here. You gotta be careful about your approach to the heat. We've seen him 2H, but not right there. But the wake up DP felt it in his chest, his core zone.
Definitely. Here we go. Super Saiyan Kid trying to fight his way out of the corner, going to charge up the stocks. Nice jump over the charge fireball, but Zack in the Box still with that pressure. And Super Saiyan Kid knows it, does not want to get hit here, and he does. Counter hit. Damage incoming, not the much, but Zack in the Box gets that pressure. EX fireball. Oh no. Tragedy strikes.
Man, this is the bad end right here. You go into the bad end, son. And this is not the deadly rape, it's the anime rape. And we're gonna see the whole combination. And that's a down Zack in the Box on match point. And that's the thing, we've seen so many bad DPs from Super Saiyan Kid, but it's hard to say that they're even bad. It's just like you have to have the feeling and know when that pressure's gonna come out and weigh the risk and rewards, and unfortunately, no reward there.
No reward whatsoever for Super Saiyan Kid. Again, stuck in the corner. Went for the anti-air DP, did Zack in the Box. It gets punished for it. Super Saiyan Kid has a chance. The overhead and got the plus frames on the hit. Zack in the Box caught mashing. DP knockdown, set up on the stocks. Goes for crouching light again. Super Saiyan Kid just a little bit away from taking it and putting himself on the board with the game, and he needs it desperately. There's the counter hit there. Zack in the Box running up. Going to get the throw.
Okay.
Pressure strings.
Pressure. Oh! Spot dodge. Super dangerous right here. EXCP. Danger City. He did the super on his wake up. Go back to sleep. It's bedtime. Says Zack in the Box with the absolute disrespect finish.
He said,
I need to see it.
What?
I need to see it.
It's always my turn. Dang.
You know, it's I hate it. I hate it. But I get it because he was already up. At the same time, you've been looking at the tendencies of the opponent. You know that they're going to press something. You know that they're going to be maybe going for attack. I mean, it was an attack because we didn't see a counter hit, but maybe going for something in terms of mashing out. We've seen Super Saiyan Kid when his back is against the wall, he wants to get out. And Zack, knowing that fear, did the most disrespectful thing you can do.
Just go ahead and do it. Sometimes you got to pull the trigger. Zack in the Box showing he is not scared. It ain't just for show. He bought the bullets. He bought the gun and was like, yo, I'm gonna use all of it. Safety's off. And
safety's off, man. Ooh.
That's rough.
That was rough, dog.
But you know, if I'm Super Saiyan Kid, I can take away a couple of things from that in a positive light, and that's what you want to do, especially in these local brackets, right? Because this Super Saiyan Kid knows this won't be the last time he sees Zack in the Box, right? In Granblue, so it's something that you can take away. You can look at the tapes, you can look at the footage, and say, okay, these are the things I did right. This is the things I did to put myself on the cusp of taking a game. And these are the things I need to avoid. But the thing we're going to get into is the next match. We're going to have the Master of Mayhem himself, Chris Chaos, up against Series, and this is going to be it's going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be great because here's the thing, because like Seth Series, how he feels about dealing with projectiles, it's the bane of his existence, but he kind of molds his game plan around that. Like, I got to deal with this, but he knows that he gets in, it's lights out. He's gotta be able to land it though. Chris Chaos is one of those people who can really adapt, and he finds that momentum. He gets going. He's like a train. You put the coal in there, it's a chugga, and then you can't stop him at that point. So that series, he's trying to stop that momentum before it starts, but it's all in Chris Chaos' hands, and man, that train's going fast right off the grip, dog. Right off the bat.
Yo, that train is using some sort of electric power. Shinkansen available. You can get from Tokyo to Okinawa in under 3 hours. Perfect from Chris Chaos.
Damn, that was looking long right there. Chris Chaos got the momentum, took him down with the Skybound, already had the meter built. That's the sad thing too. When the person builds the bar up from hitting you and not from getting hit, you gotta change something in the game plan real quick. But you know, again, this is the difficulty of this character. She's gotta find ways to get in against a projectile, but once she gets in, she can work. Can Seth Series do that?
That's the key, right? Can you get in? Chris Chaos, nice little assault hop there into a throw, backing off, went for the bison slide, gets caught up. Here we go. A knockdown hard version into the scoops.
I'm gonna get another one. I'm not on a diet right now, but don't get. There it is. I'm not on a diet, baby. No diet version for me. Chris Chaos getting another score.
It's looking like a Sunday out here, but we're gonna add an extra scoop just in case you thought we were running out. We got all the flavors.
And the toppings too, Dan? And the toppings too?
The toppings too. You can choose your own adventure at this shop. Seth Series tying things up on the round count, and now we're at Battle 3. And we've seen a tale of two different sides. Here we go, Seth Series again, getting the sweep. One EX headbutt there. That's always the mix with Ladiva. How many are going to come out? Immediate throw.
Wake up. The back throw here from Chris Chaos. And look at Chris Chaos being a little bit more, like his defensive options are being cycled a little bit better. You only get that back throw, get that positioning. You don't want to be in the corner. You want to put them in the corner so you can land that skybound art just like right here. Here's the finish. And I love the adjustments from Chris Chaos. He's like, if I'm in the corner, it's looking long because I got the slower normals. I can't be mashing out. I can mash the light, but it doesn't always work. It's not a real reversal. And the only real reversal that I do have is spin the skybound art, and that's not, something you want to do. So Chris Chaos taking that first one. See what Seth Series can do to kind of trap Chris Chaos in the corner and keep him.
Yeah, that's going to be the key, right? Keeping him there, like you said, trying to time things so that you're not predictable, so that Chris Chaos can't wake up TK arrow you or just simply jump out with an assault. And right now, it's all Chris Chaos in the corner, standing heavy, going to go for the jump into the reset here. Yes, sir. Butterfly comes out, gets the hit. Seth Series caught mashing, and Skybound Art is available.
Oh no, Dan! Chris Chaos running with another perfect.
It's like
hit him with the perfect.
It's rough, right? Because
right,
you have to spend that health to get in. Like you said with the diva, you have to, right? She has more health so that can happen. But one of the things that Chris Chaos does is change the tempo mid-match. And yeah, this is where I like to see Seth Series work, right? This is where you like to see the Ladiva work because just had the corner pressure, ended up whiffing there, throw, Chris Chaos punisher until dot.
There's the dot. You know something's coming. It's not the twit longer ain't finished, dog. You got one more coming through. You gotta say some more smack about this person. They don't mess with you, but here's a jump in. Seth Series with the splash, lands the EX. On the pressure, trying to get the man grab. And this is good for Chris. Change. But the skybound art is interrupted into one. I got one too. Let me show you mine with Chris Chaos taking it over Seth Series 2-0. And there were two perfects too.
Yo, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a difficult one to look at. But sometimes it be like that. That's all I can say about that. Sometimes it just be like that. Chris Chaos did a great job of really changing the pace, as I was saying, and not getting predictable, right? Because the one thing that can doom you against a character like Ladiva is getting predictable, and that allows Ladiva to start to mix in, her game. Am I going to throw? And strike throw game is so powerful with Ladiva that if you become predictable, become readable, then Ladiva can answer your approach, right, or answer the way that you're trying to keep her out, and that's when the fun begins for the Ladiva player. So it's just one of those things that you gotta really either capitalize on if you see it as a Ladiva player, or make sure you don't do as an opponent. And Chris Chaos did that really well.
Yeah, and I definitely have been seeing, Chris Chaos kind of staying outside the win condition that Ladiva loves to have, and that's you put him in the corner, run the mix, and then it's a done deal, right? We saw it before when Seth was able to land it, it was looking good. But when Chris Chaos was like, cool, I'm switching positions, I'm staying outside the corner, and I'm putting you in the corner, that's when the success started happening, and that's when it continues pressuring. Because this character, she's about taking you to the corner. She's not about dealing the damage in the middle of the screen. But we're going to be switching things up here. Back to Macho, who has been a little bit absent in these brackets, coming back through versus Zach in the box. This is an old fan favorite right here. I kind of would say old school, because they've been playing each other in so many games, and you would see them here now in Granblue. I mean, hell, it's been old school in this game, to be honest, as well, right? It's been old school. They've been each other in the brackets multiple times. But Zach probably a little bit more fresh than Macho. But we're gonna see who's gonna take it though, because you can't count Macho out.
Oh, definitely cannot count Macho out, especially when you have a character that enables him to run a lot of mix, as Zeta can on the hard knockdown. The pogo mix is strong with her and their safe jump variations. So let's see what Zack in the Box does to avoid those scenarios. But you know, it's having said that, this is Fairy, right? So like she has answers to get you up off her. Let's not play around and pretend like she doesn't. So it's going to really be up to Macho to determine how this is going to work. Oh, excuse me. This is Zack in the Box on Zeta. I was not correct on that. So yeah, did not want to play the mirror and broke out another character that I did not know that he played. So here we go. But the statement still stands, right? This is still Fairy, right? Yeah. So you're gonna have to, you know, not only get in but then stay in.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all. Nothing you said was definitely wrong at all. Let's see if Zack in the Box can stay in and get in. But it only was getting in is this damage right here from Macho to pick up off the wall. You want the GG to laser just a little bit. You see the pressure of this character. And then when you have the ability to walk back away, making them waste the meter just like that, making them waste that thrust, now you're in a better position. You get to dictate the pace of the match, dictate a lot of things that Zack in the Box trying to find an approach, and he's just been whipped and hit so many times over and over again. It's that final hit, but either person can take it. You do see Super Skybound Art deck on the bottom. Zack in the Box side too, but it's not gonna matter. There's the down.
Yo, the down from Macho, playing the patient game, finding the right jump to crouching heavy and converting on. Nice light there. Wow, you don't usually see that from Fairy, you know, doing a standing light to catch a shallow jump in, but it worked out for Macho quite well, despite him being in the corner right now.
Yeah, but now he's back in there, dog. He didn't leave. He didn't leave. He was just hiding in the closet. Here we go, the pickup. Spinning all the EX bars for tons and tons of damage. The sweep. What's next after this? Pogo right in front of the face. Another sweep. Macho is stuck there. Can't do a damn thing. This is looking like a complete turnaround of what we've seen. Let's make this turnaround. Back in the corner we go. GG's out.
It's an overhead connection for Macho. Set up again with the GG. And another one. You liked it once, so I'm going to give it to you twice. Buy one, get one for sure for Macho, and he's going to get a game on the board.
You see how Macho, he knows that he's never out of it. Like, because, you know, you watch other Fairy players, you know, their lower health and, you know, they panic DPL and stuff like that. They freak out and it's over, right? It's a done deal. You smother them, right? And it's over. But at the same time, on the flip side, Macho's not that type of person. He knows that he's still in it. Until you hit him with the KO, it's still on. It's still on.
Absolutely.
I didn't hear no bell. Man, walking piece of neutral. Macho using that as an or as a poke. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's using it to counter that standing heavy, standing medium for Zeta, and it's working out really well. There it is, all dogs go to heaven, setting up the GG, and yeah, Zack in the Box forced to respect, got to stay out of that range, goes for the laser, one of the few projectiles in the game that actually can't get just eaten up by Fairy's hit grab, but now Zack in the Box finds himself in the corner. Okay.
He gets out, they believe in that third one right there. Going for the unique to get that spacing right there, but it doesn't matter. I feel like Macho just answers back with the longer range normals right there, just over and over again. So even if you push yourself out at a room that or a space that you want to be at, it's not mattering because Macho is just he has the distance. He's just gonna check you before you come right back in. And that's the thing, when you've got a character with slower normals than maybe Fairies, so Fairies normals, you just can check over and over and over.
Constant checks until you crack open, which is what Macho is looking for on Zack in the Box. But Zack with the life lead, just a little bit of it, but you know, you got to keep that, and it's hard to do against Fairy when you need to get in.
The jump in block. My man's throwing for the shimmy. He dialed it out, but nobody was home. It was empty.
Hit him with the boop, 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 the number you have called. Oh man, and now we're gonna get a light show from Macho.
Macho saying, call back later, dog. Macho on match point. This Zack in the Box, at the same time, has just, you know, it's mistakes, right? And it just comes from time with you building out your character and getting them stronger. I feel like, you know, you solidify those game plans and things like that, they're just not there. But here we go, this turn of fortune. Sometimes you can kind of run your game plan Blitzy style and find the hits that make things count and kind of operate that way. Let's see if he can make the comeback. But we see Macho again on the other side, he's fine with this. He's like, cool, I'm dying, but I'm not dead yet, right?
that's it, right? Like your life lead is definitely not in your favor, but you got the character that can really make it happen, and you got the skills, just like Zack in the Box got the read and immediately into a Skybound art. Like, don't think you can just press buttons like it's sweet out here. I will punish you.
You saw that it was like the instant one, so you know he was just buffering the easy one. And at that point, they have that low health. You might as well. A lot of people, you know, they don't think about that. They don't think about like you should be using the easy inputs and things like that, and like when to use it. Another form of strategy for this game. Like you don't need to, you know, feel I need to tell everything out. Like if you see it, you react faster by doing that. My man reacted to the throw right there, using the overhead, get the counter hit, does not get the grab, but still has him face in the corner. The poker lands, and he still gets hit. Very privileged, baby.
It's nice to be at the top of the list sometimes. Here we go. Macho gets the low connection EX hoop off the wall into the DP. Gonna go for the full setup. And here we go. Jump in. Nothing doing. Jack in the Box knows can't get touched. Otherwise, this winner semis is over.
And it's over. Let's check.
You know, sometimes it happens.
You
right
just didn't
away.
give us a chance. That is unfortunate for Zack in the Box. You know, it's unfortunate also, you know, for a few misconnections there. But I could see it. I can see it. I can see it, right?
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Yeah, I can definitely see it. And number one, it being Macho. Number two, it being Fairy. Both of those things combined together make it a tall order to, you know, to learn that matchup and to grind against. So kudos to Macho. Kudos to Zack in the Box as well. And still got the chance to get the run back, right? Like that was winner's side. So still got the other half of the bracket to move through to potentially get a run back depending on how things fall.
That's correct. And the great thing, as we said before, this is the perfect time to try out these characters. You know, different characters and things like that, because you never know what could happen. You know, in the couple months that are coming, like at this point, especially when we're getting closer and closer to Arc Revo, other tournaments and things like that. There's no reason not to try different characters and not to try anything, you know, different, switch things up. And at the same time, that's why you come to these locals. You play these matches out. You say this works, this doesn't. So you're prepped and prepared, man. The anime arc, you thought it was, you know how the training arc starts, and you're like, I got this amount of time, and they're like, the execution date has been moved till tomorrow. And you see the faces, everyone's like, Nani? It's like that. That was Arc Revo coming through like this, you definitely can't be out here lacking.
Oh, yeah, you cannot be out here lacking because everybody's going to be signing up to get a little bit of that action. So this is the perfect time to start learning those matchups, you know, getting more familiar, just like the Super Saiyan Kid was familiar with that sweep. Gone ahead and blocked it, the clash, but immediately Seth Series with the mash out, EX headbutt into the classic knockdown. Here we go. Empty jump into the scoops. Are we getting some more ice cream?
You know, let me see the flavors. Get the EX. Don't even need to do it. Right for the Skybound art. It was looking good for Super Saiyan Kid, but just couldn't connect the dots, and unfortunately let go of the back button a little bit too soon. Seth Series going to take that, and I'd like to see Super Saiyan Kid, you know, deal with those sweeps a little bit more. He could go for like a crouching medium, and then go for an overhead, which, you know, isn't what you want to do. So hopefully you get a little more damage on the table, because now Seth Series is running his game plan and getting his damage going. And that's a bad DP, Dan. That's a bad one.
They put them in the corner there. Seth Series going to go ahead and take those frames, take the slam. Here's the setup. Super Saiyan Kid got one guess left, and it was wrong. 2 scoops for you. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, man, I'm on a diet. Nah. I'm breaking you down. I'm breaking you down. That's the thing, is like when someone offers you something, you're like, damn, dude, I'm on a diet, I can't eat this. And they're like, come on, just a few. And then suddenly, later on, you done lost all that progress. All those gains are gone. Let's see if Super Saiyan Kid can gain something back from that last match. I'd like to see some more punishes on the sweeps. I'd like to see a little bit more aggression, some more fireballs, and keeping Seth Series out. That's the name of the game. And I think Percival can do that very well, especially when he's been buffed this season. His sweep's better, his 2H is better. I mean, some of those don't really come into this matchup that much, but the idea is that you have the tools to work, you just have to work them. And you have to look at what your win condition is, right?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it is. And like you said, a couple of more standing mediums, you know, a couple of more of those long range normals might be able to slow the match down for you, because, you know, Ladiva wants to play fast, right? She wants to get in there, knock you down, and, you know, go in and do what she needs to do for the strike throw mix up. But another key there, like you said, is blocking that sweep. and punishing it. Not just blocking it, but punishing it as well, because that lays in the opponent's mind, okay, yo, I can't just be doing this for free, because I might get punished for it. That'll open up some more options for you as far as trying to put down your offensive pressure, because the opponent knows, like, okay, if I get caught slipping, I can take some big damage.
He's got to be able to do it soon. You only got one more to play. Those just quarters right here. You definitely don't want to go out of this tournament just yet. And I see it. I see the improvements that he's been making every single week. But you got to put them together in the heat of the moment. Seth Series also, you also got to understand that Seth Series on his side, right? We'll start looking at those things like, I can keep doing it. And he hasn't proven to me that they're going to be stopped, right? There's still other layers of Seth Series that you have to fight. So let's see what happens here. Seth Series is bleeding a little bit. Nice DP right there on reaction. The young man reactions right here. EX low, trips him, crosses him up on the court. Seth Series, in the distance too. Wait for that far H right there.
There's that standing medium, like I was saying, getting a little bit of work done, but the crouching unique again catches him. Tried to walk back, but no, the hugs are coming, and they're all free. Empty jump scoop again. Are we going to see a third one? Do we get this banana with the sundae? No. Super Saiyan Kid tried to DP out.
No, unfortunate. Now we get the EX version, all the way to the skies for the Lariat finisher right here. Seth Series on match point, and we were saying before, like, you got to be careful with those DPs. And that's been a situation where he's been, been hurting with quite a bit today. Like, he's been definitely getting hit by a lot of DPs. But he's been swinging out too many DPs. And there we go. Another thing that I want to see more of is the stocks, right? That's something going to help off personal game plan. You got to have those going, because it's going to give you the damage, the corner carry. They're going to allow you some more routes with this character, but the only route my man's going is out of this tournament if this keeps up. Man, what is going on? What's going on?
I don't know. It's running away from you. Super Saiyan Kid might not be able to catch the bus before it pulls out of the station, and you know you're going to be late to class, so you might as well go ahead and try to wake up a little bit earlier. Super Saiyan Kid trying to do the best, but here comes overhead actually beats it.
Super Saiyan Kid with the smart stuff, but it's a sweep anybody's game right here. Empty throw, command grab flavored. Seth Series going to take it 2-0 over Super Saiyan Kid. Saw the adjustments, but they were just a little bit too late against Seth Series.
It's rough, right? Because you get punished for throwing out DPs, right? And then the opponent knows, like, okay, I've punished him 3 times trying to do DP, right? I am going to just do the same wake up option over and over again. And the command grab, if you're not ready for it, you're getting scooped very quickly. So it really paid off for Seth Series to capitalize on the fact that he did DP or punish the DPs from Super Saiyan Kid early on in the set, right? Because that's what allowed those empty jumps and things like that to go. Because in Super Saiyan Kid's mind, it's like, okay, if I DP here, I'm going to get punished again. And then, it's one of those, it's a rough scenario, and it's frustrating. But like you said, the key is this isn't the ultimate bracket, right? This is the one that you want to go back and learn from. So when Arc Revo comes around, you're ready for the next Ladiva that rolls up.
That's right. I mean, that's the great thing about, even if you're out of this tournament, you still have a lot you can watch, which is absolutely fantastic. People really downplay how good it is to be able to watch what you've done on a stream and have people, talking over it and discussing it, maybe in the chat as well too. And then also as well, it's great that you have, this something you can come back to every other week or, every week or whatever to get ready for Arc Revo to kind of train these things out, even if it's your character that you're sticking with. If I'm looking at characters that are probably going to be, clipped, I don't see Percy being one of them. I still think Percy still has a few bad matchups that Arxis, if they're like a normal, company, which they're not when it comes to balancing all the time. If they're not like, a normal company or whatever, they might be like, listen, we're going to leave Percy alive. We just buffed him, so we're going to leave him alone. Fairy, just a little bit too strong. We'll just,
you don't know.
You don't know. We don't know. But, in your mind, I feel like Percy may stay alive. Maybe Kat, as we're seeing up on the deck from Rogue, might stay alive too. She's still very strong. She's just not ridiculous, right? She's not super ridiculous. Her far H got nerfed. You gotta play a little bit closer to the heart, but that's okay, right? Like, the people who have stuck with Kat have definitely still found success. Callisto, Rogue, a bunch of Japanese players that have been doing great as well too with this character. NYC out there as well. So there's people who are making this character work. She's still very, very strong.
Absolutely. It takes a little bit more work. It takes a little bit more effort, but Still a strong character, still can extremely destroy you in the corner if you get hit with EX thrust, which is on cooldown right now for Rogue, but still has that corner pressure. Zack in the Box switching back to the Fairy, and going to try to make things work out. Like I said, Fairy, difficult matchup for a lot of characters, so the same principles apply. However, Cat, going to have to really pace out the EX Fireball and the crouching medium. We saw it hit there, but didn't link into the thrust, and now Zack in the Box is going to be able to set up GG and continue that long range game.
And Zack in the Box definitely has a lot of practice against Cat. His training partner, one of them at least, is Callisto. So that he knows a lot about this matchup. But what's on paper don't always translate to what's going to be on the screen. EX Thrust, Rogue trying to find a way in. It's looking long right here. Zack in the Box pushes him back away. Anti-air, but does get the jab. Gets the mash, the DP ender right there. It's a GG. Further step on. Rogue stuck in the corner. It's coast to coast, but here we go.
Yeah, big jump in, EXDP knockdown, back to mid-screen, pushing Zack in the Box to that corner. Went for the overhead, Zack in the Box said, no, not like this, not like this. You're going to have to try a little bit harder. GG with the interception, looking like a free safety out here, and Zack in the Box going to try to convert for that coveted round.
Oh, he thought he had it. Yo, he thought he had it. No, Rogue go for the EX, though. Base out the EXDP. There's the down, what a turn. And it all came from that bad super right there that he thought he had to confirm. He thought he was nice with it. Wasn't nice enough to land it. Rogue taking the first one, but here we go. Zack in the Box starting off the aggression. He can land on the GG. All these H's, the stutter step, and that's going to allow him to get that pressure, that push. No, the 2H got blown up by the jump. The jumping right there, and now the constant pressure in with the EXDP to keep Zack in the Box locked in the corner. This is where Cat wants to play. She wants to see the manager, and she doesn't have a receipt, but she doesn't care. One more hit to do it, Dan.
All it takes is a touch. Rogue knows that, going to try to play it slow. However, gives Zack in the Box a chance. And here's the DP punish. This is going to be a big setup for Zack in the Box, throwing down the GG. Rogue trying to jump in again. Zack in the Box guarding it up. Just going to go ahead and back it up. Knows he doesn't have a lot. And Rogue just presses the accelerator and zooms himself into a game 1 win.
He saw the speed limit. It was 55, right? He said, I'm going to go 60. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to 100, baby. Let me see what this thing can do.
Let's see. Let's turn it all the way up. I'm trying to get somewhere. And he pushes Zack in the Box straight to that corner. No, wake up back throw. EXDP for your trouble, says Rogue. The cross-up block. Zack in the Box staying aware.
Punish, yeah. Badly spaced thrust right there at the ender. Zack in the Box able to take that, give some space, and that's what you don't want to do. You want to have to come back against all these normals and things like that. And Rogue's are the type to use a lot of the focus. You usually see Callisto kind of pepper that in here and there to kind of get through some of the normals, but it's not happening here. Zack in the Box pushing Rogue into the GG, the heavy pickup, DP. And now just not going in too far, making him land on it. Step on it, sit on it.
That is rough to see, and Zack in the Box immediately taking advantage of that situation and starting out the next round right where he left off. Back into the GG you go. A DP to knock you back, and now Rogue just spending skills to get in. Does get a knockdown off the hard DP, but he gambled a lot. Everything on cooldown for the most part, except for that EX Fireball. Throws that. Skills coming back up for Rogue, but Zack in the Box, despite being in the corner, has the life lead.
Oh, this is so dangerous right here. Rogue just spin the bar up. Yeah, just as you said before, a lot of expensive spending and not much. And there's the finish. He spent so much cash and got nothing in return. It's like you buy that fast food, that expensive fast food, and it doesn't even throw you up, and you're like, man, what a waste. And what a waste all those bars were. Rogue tried to find a way to finish things off. Just wasn't happening, because that's the win state of Cat, right? Put him in the corner, get the meter spent, get the Skybound art, and then finish the game. Right now, we're 1-1, all evened up. Zack in the Box has found something, and they're mostly battling against Rogue's errors. So if I'm Rogue, I gotta be looking at making those thrusts count. I gotta be making everything I do count, right? Nice 2H.
That's the thing.
Let's start. Let's give it a start.
You don't want to give Zack in the Box that space to make the comeback, especially with a character like Fairy. Nice shimmy there. A little bit of an idea seed planted for Rogue. Gonna go ahead and convert here. Should finish, and it definitely does. I like this from Rogue. And you know what? You looking up? Match point.
Yes. Rogue, you gotta take this down. Do it now, Gohan. Do it now. Because here's the thing. Zack in the Box. Yo, I had to come with the anime, dog. I had to come with the anime. Yo, the whip punch off the heavy. Are you kidding me? They said that button was bad, but Rogue using it to great effect. To get the corner, kept the thrust, you get the ECP, but no go. Zack in the Box with a Spidey swing, with a Spidey sense, interrupts the move. You saw the counter hit. He knew it was coming before even Rogue did.
immediately felt the presence of danger and got out of there. And now, Zach in the box, the reward, being able to back up, slow things down, just what Fairy wants to do in a lot of situations when the life lead isn't theirs. Nice block on the EXDP, and here comes the punish. We're cashing out immediately. We just got paid. It's a Friday cola, and the store said it was a sale.
Dog, I'm going. I didn't even know I wanted these things. Buy two, get one free. I didn't even want it in the first place, but I'm leaving with 3 of them. Says Zach in the box, if you could just even things out with the dash up from Rogue, it's blocked.
Oh,
in the box,
no.
waits, baits, and punishes. It's a buffet of damage, and we're in the final game, final round between Zach in the box versus Rogue.
Zach in the box trying to finish the whole thing, get the whole meal digested and move on. But Rogue still has an opportunity here. You know, getting chipped away, that's something you expect when going up against Fairy. You got to calculate it in, just like that 2H was well calculated. However, no conversion, and that might come back to hurt Rogue.
No connection on the 2H right there, the follow-up. But the 2H from Rogue, and able to get that distance. Didn't get much off of that, but when you put this character in the corner, you dictate the pace of the match. Obviously, she's got the Spidey swing and fades right through, so this may not matter. No anti-air, but now there's the EXDP. Zach in the box, locking Rogue in the corner. Everything looking up for Zach in the box. All positivity, baby. Just needs to find the final hits to make it count. He's got the Sky Boat on deck to pick up those out. The GG lands, and there's the finish. The double down.
Yo, no bread allowed, only meat. And Zach in the box gonna go forward in the bracket. That was an incredible way to shift gears after staring down a match point and then turning the tables. That's something that you see from a player that not only plays well, but is used to this type of environment, and that's the experience that Zach in the box brings forth every time you're going to run up against them in bracket.
One of the most important things people have to look at when they play these games, especially a game like this, where it's like one touch after a few hits and it's done, right? It's over. One thing you have to look at is what are your defensive options and how am I cycling it through? You saw him roll through Rogue's, one of Rogue's moves, and that just started the approach. It just started the game plan, and that allowed him to get the space when he needed to back up just a little bit, and he was able to run everything. But now we'll be running some Lance from Macho, going back to the old favorite, his old standby, a character that's been nerfed, but still very, very strong. You just have to be a little bit more mid-range. You gotta be a little bit stronger on the pressure. But people, this is winners finals. That means it's a first of 3. It's long sets, long games. So strap in.
Yo, buckle up. This is going to be a ride for sure. If you haven't already, hit up that Matcherino link while we're at it. Go ahead and show these players some love for, not only being consistently signing up for LKO, but just giving us a great entertainment on a Friday. We definitely appreciate it. But as you said, this is the first of 3. Going to give Chris Chaos some time to adjust if Macho puts him in the corner and starts to hit him up like it's happening right now. Macho, as you know, likes to hit that accelerator and go.
And this is the character where, when he gets you in the corner, it doesn't matter. Nerfs or whatever, they don't matter. You just can't be as ignorant, but he still has super ignorant things. But Macho gonna make his way in, and he does with the auto combo right into the skybound art. Dan is looking like a finish.
Oh, that was incredibly quick. And you know what? It's going to be up to Chris Chaos to figure this out really fast, because once Macho starts to mix on you, he doesn't give you many chances to slow things down, think about what's happening. And I've seen Chris Chaos do it, but you know what? Shout outs to Macho for putting that pressure on early, because against Matera, you have to, right? You have to. You don't want to let it sit back and chill. No way.
Put the statement on them. Put the onus on them to deal with this pressure, this corner pressure too, from this character. I mean, every character's got corner pressure, but man, the way that this character can still mix you up is just ridiculous. And has many ways to get out of the corner, even if you backthrow him. So you gotta worry about all those. And Macho, Max, this is on the record, trying to find those final hits. Spins the EX right there, but he's still got other things stocked up. And that's the thing about this character. So Wiley can back off, but my man's about to back himself out of life with the air throw as Chris Chaos sends him down to the ground.
Battle 3.
Sometimes when you see your opponent rise up, you got to put him right back down and say, oh, not today. I'm standing just a little bit taller. And Macho standing in the corner, slides his way out. DMs were definitely wide open. Chris Chaos jumping back, utilizing that movement, caught the whiff there, and now it's up to Macho to run things. That counter hit's going to get him big spatial advantage.
the backboard though, Chris Chaos now implementing a little bit more of the assaults, just seeing how, how Macho's gonna be able to deal with this. Remember, it's the longest set, so it's okay to kind of, suss things out, see what's going on. Goes at the butterfly, Macho able to maneuver around that, trying to catch up with the assaults. Just giving him the space, giving him the room to work with the Macho. The onus is on him to come through. That ES Gorilla Blade, it's still ugly, it's still ridiculous, but you gotta find a way to make it work in the neutral. But we're just seeing him use the reckless, but we're out. And now Chris Chaos is the thing about him. It's hard to pin him down, or nobody wants to do. But now Macho swinging things back, using the record pressure. It's just a back and forth of who's got the momentum. Whose line is it anyway out here, dog? And I don't even know. As Macho is put in the corner, and Chris Chaos is using that movement, dog. He's using that space and that assault. He's hard to pin down.
He's hard to pin down, able to use the momentum and the movement from Matera to just stay away from Macho, get out of those situations. Look at that. Again, an assault on the teleport and caught him on the landing. Just a tap, and Chris Chaos going to take game one. Sometimes you try to go in a little too hard, and I feel like Chris Chaos was just one step ahead the whole time, and it allowed him to punish Macho on the attempts to set things up. Another air throw. Said, I guess you didn't get your lesson, so we're going to go over this plan again.
Hey man, it's the run back of the same lesson. You already saw it. I don't care if you knew what you know what it is. You didn't, because now I'm going to show you. Chris Chaos getting piece upon the corner though. It's the Gorilla Blade, the EX. Macho, one of the game plan of this character, but again, you have to work yourself towards him, right, and get things going. He's got him against the wall, but you gotta maneuver against these fireballs and not get hit. Not one more touch, not one more clip. Macho running his game plan, getting the Gorilla Blade EX this time. Just waits and baits, nothing at all. Off the backboard, empty low.
Dangerous there.
Not a counter hit.
Finally got the down. Macho had an opportunity there to cash out into Skybound Art, but it worked out for sure. Didn't come back to bite him, so you know what, you move on to the next round. Chris Chaos gonna have to really change the rhythm of how he's escaping. Wake up Abare, that'll do it. That'll get you some distance that you need. Get up off me, I got hands.
That's, you got to cycle your options, dog. Especially in this game, you have to really understand what the other person wants to utilize. You have some options, and one good option is a cross up. But here is the DP jump in. Record pressure gets a corner push right here. Late tech and eat some damage for that. Chris Chaos going to use the EX. Didn't really work out, but this will definitely work out. Skybound Art not going to finish that, but going to put himself in a favorable position so he can just pepper away with fireballs all damn day. Here comes the butterfly. Nothing to it, but the air. The anti-air.
Definitely something that Chris Chaos was looking. But it is anybody's game. Macho here trying to advance forward. Chris Chaos throwing out the butterflies again, trying to set up some distance. Standing medium, just throw him the heels. Sometimes you just need to go ahead and hit him with the chocolate.
Get hit. You got to be careful here. You cannot get hit. But there's the down. Chris Chaos from the skies. And the thing is, I like what Macho is doing when he's close, but he's letting Chris Chaos get away way too much. He's letting the room. He's giving him room to just relax and kind of collect himself a little bit and kind of lay down just a wall of shots.
Yo,
you got to stay solid.
That's what Chris Chaos wants to do. He wants to make it rain arrows. But you know what? Sometimes just go and weather the storm, just like Macho did. Get in the mix. EX Fireball there. Another Abare. Chris Chaos's timing has been immaculate on those, but the life lead heavily in Macho's favor. And Matera, not one of the healthy ones. She only has 9,000 if I'm correct. So Chris Chaos gonna have to be careful from here on out.
You gotta make it count right here. The mash into the super. Skybound Art gonna load up, and you're gonna see the whole cutscene. You can't skip these. You can't press start. You gotta watch the whole damn thing. Chris Chaos gonna actually put himself in a little bit of a lead here and holds him down with the butterfly effect. He's not daring to press a button. Able to escape, but caught right back in the trap. One more hit to do it. EX, the classic right there. The classic lands. EXDP, when you think it's over, when you can't do much, you mash it out, you hope and pray. My man better be praying even harder. Because it's 2 for Chris Chaos.
It is 2 for Chris Chaos. Macho has options, right? He can switch characters. He can, decide if he wants to run this again. Chris Chaos definitely had him up against the ropes, and he decides to confirm in. So we're going to see the final run from Macho on this character, no matter what happens. And you know what? I like to see it because he's saying, you know what? I don't have the time to warm up another character. I'm going in with what I know, what got me here, and I've been close to taking some games. And right now, he's already got Chris Chaos close to death's door for round 1.
Set doesn't go for anything but just a dash up throw, and this is looking really great. And this might be just one of those, like, Lance out rounds where he just takes a ton of health off. You just have to hold it, especially with Matera, when you don't have the reversal options. Overhead connects, now the counter hit still going in. Oh, he tried to base something unique. It doesn't matter. The side switch right there doesn't get a pick up. Throw to do it. There's a perfect KO. Macho fighting back. Nah, that's just yet.
Look, there's a great way to do it, and there's a perfect way to do it. And Macho showing us he definitely can do it the perfect style and get round 1 to send a statement to Chris Chaos saying, you know what, it ain't done yet. But as we said before, Chris Chaos shifting gears, able to shift it so that Macho is on the back foot immediately after losing a round.
Chris Chaos, just littering him with a ton of projectiles, and now the the butterfly connects too. He didn't get the full pickup, but this doesn't matter because now this Skybound art is gonna put him at max point right here. Chris Chaos, no, it's not. I called it too much scaling. I'm a dog. I'm a fib. I'm a liar. I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray. On the other side, so was Chris Chaos.
There it is, late tech from Chris Chaos. Macho just going to go ahead and do it again. He's got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time according to those health bars. And look, Chris Chaos not even throwing out a button, doesn't want to get counter hit, gets anti-air, but nothing, double whip throw. Macho's still going in. He's like, look, this train only has one stop, and I'm not getting off until we crash into the station. And here we go, Chris Chaos with the back throw though, and like you said, now it's match point.
Now finally is match point, but that was looking difficult. I'm seeing signs. You know that meme where they have the dudes lay on the ground. He's like, yeah. His homies are buffing him up. That's Macho right now. Yeah.
Yo, for sure.
Yo, dog. You see him going in right now. He hears it in his mind. He has the homies bringing it back to life. I'm seeing signs, dog. I'm seeing signs. It's looking like a big W for this match right here. Macho takes this round, takes this match. Perfect. And it puts one on the board with a perfect KO.
Yo, Macho, the machine was starting to get those long beeps, the beep, beep, beep. They were like, hit him with another one. Hit him with a, you got that beep, 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 beep. Now we're in there. We're back in there. He's feeling it. Heart charged and ready to go.
He did the gas when you wake up, dog. You did the, I'm ready. He breathed out. I'm ready.
Send me in.
Send me in, coach. Let's see though. Chris Chaos looking off to a great start right here. Gets the counter hit jump in, trying to press something. Got denied. The heavy, the EX, the rain shower, and setting up the butterflies, and the delay. Call today. He's moving through. Macho stays alive, but for how long, Dan? For how long?
He's trying to hold on. He's trying to keep that little bit of life on his side. Chris Chaos knows, and another wake-up back throw. Chris Chaos is seeing something here from those wake-up situations, and it's got him to match point for winners finals.
Once again, but we've been here. Macho's been here. He wants to give us more games. I know he's not going to go down without a fight. If not possible, take him with a match. Chris Chaos trying to change the script, the flip mode. EX gets blocked right here on the incoming. Jumps in. Chris Chaos using the assault again. Plants some big combos.
Ooh, the jump back arrow, but the slide's going to get blocked and punished. Macho pushing Chris Chaos to the corner, but he does have Skybound art. A clash on the counter hit, but another 2H from Macho. Get out the skies. They belong to me, says Macho, cashing out immediately and putting himself up for a round.
Macho. Is this the comeback? Is this it? This is what the people want to see. We want to see more games. We want to see more Granblue action. The fans in the stands want to see more. Give him more, Macho. Give him more. Chris Chaos saying, no, I got to stop this dude right now. I got to do it right now. Because if you don't stop this momentum, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's a long road as Chris Chaos has got him locked in the corner. This is where Matera shines in terms of damage.
Yo, but the smooth through and the conversion. Macho now has corner pressure. Chris Chaos says, I can do that as well. They gave me the same buttons as they gave you. And now Macho has to make up the ground to get to Chris Chaos. Sliding in, nothing doing, gets clipped again, jumping. Chris Chaos just letting it rain arrows. The standing dodge, but a little too late for the punish on the slide. And Chris Chaos finally gets a hit here. Going to cash all the way out. Not going to be it, but Macho is up against the wall.
Against the wall, what can he do here? You be super careful on how you approach, how you deal with the situation. Already, as you wait, as you delay, my man is chipping away. He's at one final hit to do it, and there's the finish. Chris Chaos put him in a terrible situation and takes it, putting himself winner's side of grand finals. Chris Chaos, low kick Chris Chaos, taking down Midwest best Macho down into the dungeon.
Down into the dungeon, but definitely not easy. Macho, as you said before, is an incredible competitor, and he will make you work for it every time. And that's not it. He's still got the other half of the bracket. He's in losers final, so he can come back for the run back. And you know that if you gotta face him twice, it ain't gonna be nice.
Absolutely, but what's nice is all the contributions to the match arena. I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate the raid, and I appreciate seeing the love in the chat. Always great to see, the local people coming through, and people outside that aren't local, just showing love too. So, if you guys are, haven't done so yet, make sure you guys are tweeting it out. Make sure you guys are hitting up the match arena, running them codes, and showing the love and support of this great Granblue action, LK flavor.
It's been fantastic being able to host Granblue game. Fantastic game. Players come out. Midwest players grind this game for the real, and you can see it by the quality of matches that we get. So you know what? It's going to be Zach in the Box versus Seth Series. We're back to loser semis. That means back to 2 out of 3 format, and it's going to be a rough road from here because whoever wins this gets to do a little dance with Macho, and he's looking to get into grand finals for the run back.
He wants that, and I feel like if you're Chris Chaos, you really don't want to fight that person, right? Because you beat them, but they're gonna have that time and energy to kind of ruminate on what they lost on, and they're gonna come back even stronger. I mean, it's not always the case, but it's sometimes the case, just enough working, cause an issue. But speaking about issues, Zach in the Box going with Zeta, and this is a character where I feel like they really can lock down. They can lock down Ladiva. You got to deal with the fireball pressure, the lasers, a lot different than other characters in terms of fireballs because they can hold that charge. Plus, the long-range normals able to clip this character from max distance. But again, it don't matter who you are once you get grabbed.
That's the thing. Right? Don't matter who you are. Once your head hits that ground, you get the slam down, and now Ladiva standing over you. She don't care. But you got to get there. You got to earn it. Like you said, you got to get in first. And Zach in the Box using Zeta, going to be able to do what Zeta does best with those long-range normals and the pogo mix-ups in the corner.
Put himself in the corner, but it does not matter. It doesn't go for a full confirm right there. There's the EX, and now you put yourself in a bad situation. This is something you have to look back on if you lose this round. I put myself in the corner, and I'm getting grabbed. Gorilla Glue, baby. Stick it to you. And now I'm going to stick you with this Skybound art. Finish, not just yet, a little bit more. Great pressure. The EX trying to catch him out of the skies. Didn't work.
He's blinking, but he hasn't gotten his eyes closed. Just like that, as I say it, the clothesline completes the transaction for round 1, going in Seth Series' favor.
That series, that all started. I told you when you get put in the corner, Seth will just run his game. You're just giving him the room to just do what he wants to do best, and that's the mix time. And here we go, command grab, empty, command grab again. Seth Series laying on the table, another one. The DJ Khaled like that.
Yo,
splashes time to stay wet out here.
Incredible. Yeah, it's, you know what? I don't blame Zach in the Box for wanting to keep with it, which he does, but you can't help but think, do I want to switch? However, as we said before, right, Zach in the Box might just be like, you know what? I want to run this character. I want to run this character against someone who is playing their main character, playing well, and see what I can do. But right now, it's been all about Seth Series. Zach in the Box hasn't even been able to hit the floor for the routine.
I mean, my man's not even been able to press a button in a damn minute because that is a perfect KO. Seth Series about to do this nice and easy and make sure that he moves on to losers finals in a stylistic way. But here we go. Round start, being able to get the thrust and the corner carry. And this is, he's been using a lot of the unique to space himself off really well. And for this matchup, it's not the worst idea, right? You don't have anyone that can make the return like Fairy. Or stub quite slow, or quote unquote stub your buttons that Redeema has in comparison to Fairy. Not a bad unique to pull out, but does land a sweep, empty jump, nothing coming from that. And Sesame just blocks it out, but doesn't block this combination. The EX, the push to the corner. What do we have next?
Oh, the dome was cracked open. Nice block on the unique, but Zeph Series like, you know what? We're going in again. I got a little bit more chips on the table, and it works out for him. Gets the corner position. However, run up and you get punished. Zack in the box swinging away, and it goes clear over the wall. That is 1 round on the board.
Looking a lot better, and looking to call me a lie, looking to call me a fool. I was sitting here saying he probably should switch characters, but dials out the third one right there. Says Series not aware, getting not full punished for that sweep, but a little bit. At least he got the 2H. It's on the other side, but the interruption from Seth Series a little bit too much and allowed Zack to get out of the corner. We've seen Zack be in the corner and that be a problematic point, but at the same time, when you're in the corner against this character right here, you're in the corner against Zeta. She could do the damn damage, and she goes right for the skybound arc. Doesn't land, though!
Doesn't land, and Zeph Series immediately swinging away, recognizing an opportunity to push things back to mid-screen. Want to slow things down, but a sweep and nothing for it, says Zack in the box. 1 game all. What a return round in game for Zack in the box. It's not easy to do that when somebody's playing hot.
That's so wild. I mean, I feel like this character it's still raw, but his natural footsie game, his natural ability to confirm when to get things going and understanding of like how to fight the diva is transferring over. Like sometimes you're fresh with the character, but things that you picked up with other characters, they just start working better, right? They start coming out in the game plan. Maybe you haven't formulated a perfect character strategy versus strategy, you know, you haven't formulated that just yet. What you formulated is something to fight the character. Oh, if they do the sweep, I'll do this. I'll hit the back. I know that's negative. And he's going in like that with the pogos, but here's the match from Seth Series.
Seth Series mashed out, but Zack in the box gets the counter hit. You know what I say about the register being open, but you know what? Zack in the box is like, this was just a drill. I was testing you. However, this corner ain't no test. It's the real deal, and Zack in the box is going to put himself on match point just like that.
Zack in the box with the return, making me look like a fool. I was sitting here thinking that this wasn't it, but this was it, people. Zack in the box definitely has it. Zeta is proving it right now, but Seth Series with the pickup, gets the hard knockdown, and the mash, down the full combo. The chops, dog, 2, I'll take 2 to go. As he's about to put Zack out of this round, he just needs a full conversion, 1 more to do it. I was gonna land at the mash, though. He finds his way out.
Finds his way out.
Throw.
Gets the 4th throw. Zack in the box playing it slow, knows that, you know what, I don't want to go in because I might get hugged. And I'm not trying to feel all that type of way right now. I'm trying to social distance. Seth Series goes for the attempt on the skybound now, trying to see if Zack in the box will match. But Zack in the box holding still. Beast Cannon out. A punish on the lariat attempt, but the throw attempt.
No way.
No.
Dan, no way. Where are we going, Dan?
We're going to jail, and there ain't no bail.
No bail. Zack in the box, making the return. This could happen. This could happen. What an upset it would be to see Zack in the box take it over for this new character that confirms. Needs 1 more hit. Either person. The pogo stick. Seth Series getting open up with a finish. Zack takes it over Seth Series. Ends it with the fireball BM, baby. A 2-1.
Zack in the box with only a true master. Wow. That is phenomenal stuff from Zack in the box. Not only doubling down into the Zeta, but saying, you know what? I'm going to make this look real, real good. And he did. Seth Series played incredible. That was a great set. Seth Series threw everything in the world at him. And honestly, I thought that Seth Series had him. It was looking dire. But Zack in the box was like, you know what? It's always darkest right before dawn. Let's go and see what I can do in losers final.
Dog, that was wild. That's why I'm on the mic instead of the stick song. I thought it wasn't like that, but he found his path. He found his way. Many errors, you know, from unfortunately from Seth, but at the same time, Zack playing out of his mind and making it work. Like, great stuff.
It was incredible stuff. And you know what? We're going to get a run back from the winner's side. It's going to be Zach in the Box versus Macho. Let's see what they went with. Zach in the Box deciding to go with Zeta the first time. Macho with Fairy. Let's see if he sticks with Zeta. Played incredibly well against F Series. So let's see if he likes, you know, I'm hot on Zeta. I'm going to stick with it and see what happens. No, it's the Jita.
It's the Jita, dog. It's the Jita. He cycled through the characters, man. If Arceus comes with the bounce patch axe, he's ready. He's got 3 characters on the deck. He's doing the same cola, just cycling through characters all damn day, just saying, "Oh yeah. I've always made this." He's cycling to the next one. I've always made this. The difference is, unlike me, he's good with these characters. He's good with everything that he picks, but at the same time, he knows that this is going to be a difficult character to fight. Fairy is Fairy, right? She's top 1 for a reason.
For a reason. Let's not play like she isn't. However, you still got to execute. You still got to do all the things you need to get yourself into a winning position. So right now we see Macho checking that list off and saying, you know what? I got it. I got the corner pressure. I got the GG setups. And Zach in the Box, it's up to him to battle back. But Macho not letting up just yet.
I don't know about this one, dog. With that bad DP, they get the conversion. Thought he might be checking it twice. Oh, that was a naughty DP, but that EX1 is nice. Macho swinging it back and not letting things get cleaned up by Zach in the Box. That was pretty dirty. But I appreciate that kind of DP early in the set.
Oh, yeah. You want to do that. You want to set it in your opponent's mind that you're not afraid to pull the trigger and just let it rock. But now Macho is stuck in the corner. Zach in the Box running pressure like Jita should. Jump in, but the sweep. Cola, the crouching unique from Fairy, has been accused as criminal by most players of the game, and Macho definitely looking to abuse it. Did it really well there. Life lead not in his favor. Instant overhead blocked from Zach in the Box, getting pushed back, going to go for the standing heavy into the fireball, nothing doing, and Macho wisely backing up, saying, you know what, I can play this range game all day, I'm good.
Perfectly okay with this, because you know you have to put the jump in there. There we go, this is the start right here. Just needs to finish it off. A little bit more on the plate, man. Just one more bite. And there's the down, the heavy. Just swinging out here.
We are just going ahead and we're going to the batting cages. We're letting it swing. Doesn't matter. We're trying to send it over the wall. Get that practice. Oh, yeah, that DP was sizzling.
Yes. On the skillet, dog. But here's these ES fireballs. Canceling into the unique this time, trying to charge up something. I'd like to see more Jita players, you know, use that unique. We haven't seen too many ones, even high-level ones. You know, not saying that Zach isn't, but haven't seen many high-level Jita players be using that. We're going to be seeing not a combo, not a big confirm off of that heavy right there to deal with the HCP. But let's see if this lands. At least puts him in the corner, but that's a lot of damage. But at least it's almost over. Right at the end of the tunnel, there it is. Zach taking the first one.
You don't need the biggest house. You just need the space. Location. Zach in the Box getting that early real estate purchase down, and it paid off.
Let's see if this will be free real estate. You're gonna have to put something down on this one, dog. Zach in the Box looking really strong right here. He goes right in for the Rekkas. Gets a corner push. You know, it's not as good as Grand's boot, but it is useful in this match, right? You
Absolutely.
Now you can run the corner game right now. But that's sweep, though. That's criminal sweep, dog.
Gotta be careful. Zach in the Box looking to back up, try to play the safe game, not trying to go in too hard and lose a bunch of life. Got the life lead, looking to protect it. You know, Fairy can take it away from you on one mistake.
Nice DP. Gives us a little bit of space to work with. Zach in the Box with a great lead. Now overextending, each fireball lands. Able to pierce through the normals. Woo! Super strong here.
And I like this. I like the slowdown here.
Woo! There he goes. It's Rekka, the dirty stuff. You think about the boot being a problem for Grand, or as like, you know, Grand players, you know, throwing out the boot. You think that's a problem. But the EX Rekkas, they're on that level of just being annoying, right?
Oh yeah,
you gotta be
100%.
worried about what can they get canceled into. So, back to the box, throwing it out, it works.
Definitely worked out for him, and like you said, that EX Rekka, even on block, it's gonna take you places, right? It's gonna shove you towards the corner. It's gonna give G the chance to try to counter hit with standing heavy if she's able to get space. But right now, Zach in the box pushing that pressure down onto Macho. He's looking for a way out, finally gets some ability to move forward into mid-screen, and here comes Zach in the box. Again, another life lead, looking to play it slow. It's going to be up to Macho to turn up the tempo.
Here comes the Spidey swing on the other side, lands a few hits here and there. Macho, though, just not making up enough the difference. Lands, no, not on the GG, gets the DP, though. A little bit of damage, but Macho, I just feel like he's not doing what the fairy players usually do. And this is what I wanted to see before. Building that damage up like Build-A-Bear. Getting the damn thing done and pushing this person in the corner. Now, you've got the Skybound art. You can pop, you can do whatever you want here.
Yeah, it's definitely Macho's world at the moment. Zach in the box getting clipped just a little bit with the crouching medium. Another one, and that'll do it. Macho putting himself on the board with a round, and this is losers finals, so this is 3 out of 5. You know, this is gonna be a long one, and both of these players know Fairy and play each other often. This is going to be a ride. We're not going to grandma's house, we're going cross country.
Let's see though if you can, you can take it all the way. It's like, again, you gotta defeat someone like Macho, like ASAP, because you saw him start to get the return, start to get the comeback. But then again, that was with Lance. And with this character, I feel like he's not all the way there yet. He doesn't know, like, the defensive options that he's rotating. They're just not strong enough against someone like Zach, who, at the same time, also understands his character. But the whip DP, that's going to be a punish right there. I got one of my own. They give me some space and time to think. As Macho gets hit, though, with the smooth through, the buttery stuff.
Yo, Macho in a lot of trouble. The cash out, and this is it. You see the hair go blue, so the move must be true. Gonna finish it out. Nope, he dropped it at the end, just as a commentator curse strikes again.
Then you said one final hit, that'll do it right there. The jump heavy coming through. Zach with 2 over Macho. Dog, I don't know. I don't know, man.
The switch,
Macho,
nope, confirmed into a rematch, and here we go.
I don't think Lance does bad against Gita, even though she's got the charge of fireball and stuff to rule the neutral, and his isn't as good as this season. I still think if you test the neutral, he'll do a lot better than what Macho's doing right now. Because now it's not even about maybe even the matchup spread. It's about how comfortable you are with characters. I feel like Macho's just not there yet in comfortability with this character throwing up the random DPs. My man's trying to catch something, but not much is landing. Just a few hits here and there.
That's the thing, right?
So
like, you can see that Macho knows Fairy, but so does Zach in the box. However, Macho, knowing he has his life lead, pushing Zach in the box towards the corner, and he's going to back up, try not to get any counter hits going, just nice and easy. A couple of medium buttons here, just throwing it out there, making you think about something. And it's looking like Macho's going to slow it down just enough, but he went for the STP and got punished. The jump over. My man put on the pump-up shoes.
It don't matter though. The wake-up mash, that's what's for breakfast. And that's the thing, rotating the options, get the defense going right there, saying, I got the health, I can play it all day. I can mash it out, I'll be okay. But here's the Rekka pressure to the corner right here. We said this before. You land them Rekkas, you run your corner game, and you could actually back off a little bit more than someone like, say, Grand could, and find those whip punishes. But my man's getting punished right here for everything he's doing, but then wake up again. Rekka to the other side of the corner. You want to go to France, I'm going to take it to Canada.
Yo, I'm going to take you all the way north to the sky, says Zach in the box. Kept Macho floating in the air there. Counter hit, cashed out immediately. Said, I checked the security once. You let me in. I didn't take it. But this time is the cover of night. I need everything you got there. Sugar locked up.
And it's going to take everything Macho has to take it away from Zach in the box. Because this is match point. Zach in the box. And if you're Macho, you need one of those rounds to build up to matches, to the done, to the Grand Finals remix. But we may not be seeing that. We may not be seeing that right now at all. Zach in the box, going with the Rekka pressure and forcing Macho to walk back, forcing him to be pensive about his button presses, which you don't see from Fairies too much, right? You see them moving neutral with the whip buttons and get through, but Zach in the box, he knows his character. He plays his character. He's got the pillow of this character. He's got the posters on this hard drive. We don't want to talk about that, but he knows it's about to be that time.
He's definitely looking at his watch saying time might be up for Macho. Macho stuck in the corner here, but does have the range. Not get clipped out of fireball, but the 2H comes through for him. He's going to have to play this real carefully because it only takes a touch from the captain to finish you off.
Just a bit, dog. Just a tap. Just a dab, as you would say, to do it. But you got to be able to land it. Macho trying to put on a little bit more aggressive offense. Run a few of these normals. They got to add to something. But that's nothing. That's nothing, Dan. And that's a clean 3-0 from Zach in the box. And moving on to loser side of Grand Finals to face Chris Chaos, who's been sitting comfortably in the winner's side, in the winner's seat.
Yo, sitting back, watching Macho and Zach in the Box vie for position. It's going to be Zach in the Box with a 3-0, this time with the Vegeta. And now he gets to run the gambit against the Master of Mayhem himself. And I'm curious as to who Zach in the Box is going to pick for a number of reasons. You got Vegeta. You know, she got the fireball. She's got the jump in you. She's got the EX Rekka that can push you even on block towards the corner, something that you definitely want to do against Matera, right? She's got the DP. She's got the tools there. However, Zeta also has the laser projectile, has the thrust, and has that dirty pogo mix-up. So that is an option. And on top of that, you also got Fairy. So Zach in the Box has a, you know, 3 very strong cards to play in this scenario. I'm curious as to see which one he's going to pull out.
Personally, I think the Vegeta pick is kind of sus unless you've really labbed out that match. Doing the 2H and some of her anti-airs are kind of weird compared to the other characters in terms of being like traditional. So you really got to be on point. And if you haven't really spent as much time playing that character, it may be looking long. Also, before we get to this match, I want to thank Tree out here. Dog donated the big 20. Really appreciate that, man.
Yo.
When you show love like that, we're going to show love on the mic. People, this is grand finals out here. LK Chris Chaos versus Midwest Movement. Zach in the Box and losers. If you're Zach, you got to reset the bracket. If you are Chris, you only got to win one set. And you know if you're Chris, you want to do it in one go. Grand finals, LK, Granblue, let's get it.
Yo, I am so ready for this. And it is going to be Zach in the Box staying with the Vegeta so far against that Matera. And you know what? I ain't mad at him.
Victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Maybe he does have those anti-airs.
He might have him on point. And like I said, the DP, the Rekka pushed into a corner, but first you got to get through your storm. Can you weather the arrows and get close? Charge Fireball will help. The smooth through from Chris Chaos. And Zach Namat's going to back up after trying to get at it with that crouching medium. Again, under the butterfly, gets clipped by the heels, and Chris Chaos immediately backing out, playing it slow, gets hit with the EX or the regular Fireball, but jump in, going to work for Chris Chaos, pushing Zach in the Box into the corner.
Great pressure right here. Right off the bat from Chris Chaos, definitely sending a statement. The unblockable, baby. You can't do it when you're up in the skies like that. Now Chris Chaos with the throw. One more to do it. One more fat hit, and there we go. Full conversion for the down. Chris Chaos taking Zach in the Box down his first one. But again, I feel like if you're Chris Chaos, if you're Zach in the Box, you don't want Chris Chaos to get that push, that pressure, right? To get that momentum going. He's hard to stop, and this is looking long right here. You see him just waiting out, trying to bait out the DP. Chris Chaos is like, cool, that didn't happen. I'm going back to neutral. I'll back off and run my game plan until I find a way in. But the back off of the DP from Zach in the Box, the tech stays alive, but doesn't take the throw though.
Oh, here we go. Chris Chaos gets that opportunity, and there it is. The DP counter hit. Zach in the Box getting a little bit of space to work, but now it's up to Chris Chaos to determine how he wants to play it. Zach in the Box with the smooth through, gonna respect the butterfly, tried to jump, block the arrow, and Zach in the Box protecting that health so far, but he's got to guard so many things just to get an opportunity with DP, but it was the light version. Here comes Chris Chaos trying to set things up, but Zach in the Box finally gets a touch.
We've seen Zach in the Box before. We've doubted some of his characters. We said he was just running the roulette of the random, but he always finds a way, and that's just that great neutral that he has. He might be able to take this still. He may be able to take this round. This could happen, but it's looking long right here with the conversions. EX doubling up right here. Chris Chaos using that assault to kind of gain some of that meter back, take the distance, and say you gotta work through all this to come to me. You gotta work through my lackeys or the arrows to come to me.
Yo, you gotta approach me in order to get the damage down. Zach in the Box willing to do it. Went for the overhead, but Chris Chaos woke up with hands. Said, no, you can hold these instead.
Them hands were E-rated for everybody. And Chris Chaos taking the first one right here in this grand final set. And I'm going to tell you something. We talked about it before. Chris Chaos, he finds his groove, and it's so hard to stop. And again, if you don't know how to deal with him backing off or with the assaults, it's going to be looking long. But here we go. Great round start from Zach in the Box, starting off with the pressure. And if you're stuck in the corner, you got to make some great decisions and not the bad ones. You got to make the good ones. You got to, put down the right ones. And here we go. He's able to push himself out. He's back to mid-screen. Chris Chaos, he's so windowly. He's so wily. He's so hard to pin down.
Yo, he is incredibly hard to pin down, and that's the key to Matera. You gotta stay mobile. You don't got the hit points to really take damage, and right now, Chris Chaos is laying down all of it, a conversion into the Skybound art. Not gonna be enough due to scaling, but look at that damage there. Chris Chaos gets the setup afterwards. What's it gonna be from Zach in the Box? The smooth through, but you see Chris Chaos backing up, the jump in, and the throw. Zach in the Box gets another chance. Chris Chaos moving away, and here we go. We're back to neutral where Chris Chaos wants to be.
The fat fireball coming through, but the light dog, you see the splash on the ground? Your feet definitely getting wet. Chris Chaos looking to go up too, and it's just great decisions constantly, over and over again, where he could get pieced up, where he could get finished real quick, right? There could be a moment where he's caught and he's caught lacking and it's over, but Chris Chaos stays solid, and Zach in the Box is not finding the right conversions, the right decisions on his side to make things really count. Tries to smooth through, no go with that spot dodge. Chris Chaos going in right here with the corner pressure DP, but if you're Chris Chaos, you can take a few of those because you're still going to put him right back in the corner with that EX.
Yeah, he definitely wanted the position there and got it. And once again, look, every time Chris Chaos seems to get into the corner, there it is, another off the wall hop and a punish on the whiff throw. And Zach in the Box not catching him enough times to really deter him from using that option. There we go, there's the fireball there. Yeah, smooth through gonna come through for Zach in the Box, but he's got to get there. He's got to get there. Otherwise, it's not going to work out.
Those confirms. You work your way through these arrows and the timing from Chris Chaos. Plus with the assault, plus with him just going in when you're comfortable, you're like, I got to be able to get in. Chris Chaos is already in there. He's like, he opened the door. He already came to the back, dog. He already came to the back. He's been eating your chips in the back, dog. He's already been raiding your fridge.
You walk back into the kitchen, all your food's gone. He's just sitting there, full stomach, looking at you like, yo, you should have locked the back door. I was there.
The invite said 4, but Chris Chaos said, I'm here at 2 p.m., dog. No big deal. I guess I read it wrong, but he's reading everything from Zach in the Box wrong, or right, I'm sorry, as Zach in the Box reading everything wrong. Unfortunately, got anti-air trades, and that's unfortunate. You waste the DP, they don't do much damage anyway, and Chris Chaos like, cool, you gotta run to me, you gotta come to me. Oh, you're coming to me?
Yo.
It's an auto combo, EX hard knockdown.
There you go, Chris Chaos looking to put himself on tournament point just like that. The immediate cash out into the Skybound art, and it is looking rough after that down for Zach in the Box. What's he gonna be? What's he gonna do? How's he gonna change the rhythm?
It's gotta be a different song, dog. You gotta hit the skip on this one, dog. If you're Zach in the Box, because you got a long road. You reset the bracket, and this is terrible. Chris Chaos, handling this fireball. Push the corner though. Here we go. This could be the turnaround when you have him trapped, but it still feels like Chris Chaos is in the driver's seat.
So he's definitely got the keys in the ignition, and he's taking Zach in the Box to places he don't want to be, and it's up to him to try to figure out how to get out of the situation because Chris Chaos is not making it easy. There's the crouching medium into the record attempt. Nice DP there. Could it be the start of something? The jump heavy, but no conversion. Chris Chaos escapes. Another punish situation.
There go, gets the wrecker pressure. What? Hold the late tag. The smooth through. Oh, there it is. Skybound art. Chris Chaos takes it with a great defensive to offensive option and taking this week's LK Granblue Finals. How'd you feel about that one, Dan?
I mean, you know what? We saw it all from Chris Chaos there as far as option goes. You know, he made use of Matera's mobility to the max. You know, Zach in the Box definitely tried to put the pressure on as much as possible, but Chris Chaos varied it up in a lot of situations where some Matera players might get lazy, right? They might say, okay, I hit him with 2 fireballs, 2 arrows, right? I'm going to just keep doing that. No, Chris Chaos decided, you know what? I'm going to throw arrow at you. I'm going to send the butterfly out. Now you're going to have to go ahead and think about that. I'm going to arrow. Instead of the butterfly, I'm going to assault in and throw you. Like, who expects that from a Matera at certain times when she has the life lead and has been successfully zoning? So I really liked what I saw from Chris Chaos there. Not to take anything away from Zach in the Box because he played phenomenal today. And the Jita was working, the Zeta was working, but you know what? Sometimes just that little notch above is the opponent, and that's what happened with Chris Chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I love how Chris Chaos plays. He uses the projectiles to kind of suss out what you want to do, how you respond, and then you react, and he's like, cool, I've got that data stored in my head. I've got that in my hard drive. I'll pull that file up whenever I need it for later on, either in this match, like immediately, or later on in the match. And that's how you know he's a good projectile player, right? That's how you know that
That's
he's
it.
really good at playing his character. He's got that locked down. We've been locking down some great matches all the way through. I appreciate everybody coming through, all the way from all the players, the viewers out there, the amazing amount of donations coming through. Much love to you guys, showing the support, the LK crew, the players, and the locals just in general. Because Dan, that's all we got right now, right?
It's all we got. You know what? And we have been making the most of it. As I always say, whenever I'm on for Granblue, go ahead and check out the ship nights. I believe it's Tuesday and Thursday for PC and for PS4. SQ, she definitely has the info because she kind of, got the community together to run those nights, and they've been working out extremely well. So go ahead and check those out if you want to play the game, because you know what? Arc Revo is on the way. Like Cola said, it's going to be on the way, and there are going to be people who are looking to get the work in. So what you got to do is take part in these events here. Take part in the community nights, because that's where we're going to survive. Because like you said, Cola, that's all we got. That's all we got right now.
Even if it's all we got, it's beautiful, dog. It's absolutely beautiful. All this play, this community, all this training that we're leading on up to the Arc Revo and beyond, because it won't just stop there. It's gonna go beyond. All this is gonna go beyond. When things return to quote unquote normal, we're definitely gonna be powered up, just like like a time skip in anime, dog. Like we gotta get that work sooner rather than later when it comes to things, because of with the Arc Revo coming through. But we definitely gonna power up and get ready for an offline return. So until then, until our next match, until our next tournament, Dan, you have any final words for the people?
I just want to thank everybody for supporting Granblue, for supporting LKO. I want to make sure that everyone knows that we are, running a myriad of tournaments, every week. So if Granblue isn't your flavor for the week, go ahead and check some of them else out. And you know what? I want to always thank my commentary brother from another mother, St. Cola. It is always a honor, pleasure, and a fantastic time being on the ones and twos with you. Appreciate it, bro.
Dog, it is the exact same over here, man. I appreciate being with you on the mic. It's always a pleasure. You always bring out the best in me. I'm just gonna have to say it. When it comes to Granblue, you always bring out the best in me, man. Just easy.
Appreciate that.
Hopefully we've been, giving entertainment to people. And again, much love to everybody out there. But until next time, my name is St. Cola.
And I've been Dynamite.
Good night.
Peace and love.